James, how are things?
Good.
Last home game for you at France, last opportunity to play Tier 1 nation for the group stages. Momentum is obviously really important in international competitions and tournaments, so how important is it to go out tomorrow and put in a performance that lays down a marker and gives you that momentum going into work?
Yeah, very important. And that's been the chat all week. You know, it's never been. This has never been a warm-up game as such for us. It's been very much a test match, and that's the way we've prepared for this game all week. That's where the focus has been. So it's important that we get the right performance that we're looking for tomorrow, and we take a step forward from the Italy game. See a lot of guys' first appearance now of the summer, so it's going to be tough, but we're not going to make any excuses. We need to make sure that we take a step forward for the group, and we put in a performance tomorrow that will give us confidence heading to Biarritz next week with the competition. You know, with the World Cup coming around the corner quickly.
When you played here on Paris weekend, obviously great win, great result, but the performance was far from perfect. It made it really hard for you that day. What did you take from that game in terms of areas you need to improve on this weekend?
Yeah, we were just off. So, you know, obviously we must have been distracted a little bit by something, because we were a little bit off. I just thought our attack, wasn't where it needed to be. It wasn't as cohesive, as kind of fluid as it usually is, and fairness, they put us under a lot of pressure defensively. They like to get off the line quickly and be aggressive in their defence. So, maybe we got a little bit spooked by that at times, and we weren't as calm maybe and then accurate then off the back of it as we needed to be. So there was a few lessons in that game, and we'll need to be better tomorrow because England have a couple of games now under their belt, and they'll definitely be looking at this fixture as one which is as big as it is for us as it is for them. So
thanks. Sorry, just one last one. You were in Portugal last week, and some of the players' families were out there, and there was Roy Keane and a couple of famous faces knocking around the place. It seemed like an enjoyable camp. How good are this management team at making it an enjoyable place to be? It's going to be a long 2 months going to France. How important is it that you get on and you enjoy your time again?
Really important, yeah. It's very family oriented in here. So there was plenty of families and partners and kids over in Portugal, and we got to spend an evening with them on Thursday evening last week, and Faz would push that a lot in terms of getting our families as involved as we can. So Portugal was good. It wasn't all just it was a serious block of work we did as well. Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Probably the toughest sessions we've had over the course of the summer. So definitely there was a huge block of work done physically as well last week. So I think particularly in the heat, obviously it made it even more challenging for us, which is great. So lads kind of bounced into this week in Blanchardstown, feeling a lot better for it.
Thanks, Ashling.
Hi, James, Ashling from Off the Ball. How would you describe the atmosphere at the minute within the camp?
Good, yeah. I think there's a bit of nerves heading into this game. As I said, it's the first game for a lot of us over the summer, and playing England at home, there's always a little bit of pressure, and lads are keen to make a statement with selection and everything coming up. But the atmosphere has been really good all summer. It's been enjoyable, and I think as the World Cup is coming up very soon now, people are starting to get very excited.
Does Andy strike that balance well? There's obviously players that are still pushing to make the squad and make the team. Does he strike that balance well, that there's still a good atmosphere even though there's a lot on the line?
Yeah, he does, definitely. As we were saying last week, we worked hard, but we had time to relax as well. He gets the balance right, and it's one of his pretty strengths as a coach. He's able to create that environment where people are are really switched on, but we also get windows where we can relax and kind of chill out for a bit as well. So that's going to be huge coming into France now. Obviously, spending a lot of time together, a lot more than hopefully than we would even on a summer tour. So making sure lads aren't burning out by being too on all the time is going to be important.
And also, just one more if that's okay. Keith Earls is making his 100 cap. He made his debut back in 2008. He made his debut in 2017. What was it like going from watching him play with Ireland to then being his teammate?
Yeah, it's surreal probably at the start, like it was for a lot of the lads, like it was with a lot of the lads for me. But it is an incredible achievement. Like, he's only the 9th Irish player to reach that milestone, and out of well over 1,000 players that have been capped for Ireland. So it is a very unique achievement, and I think he personifies everything that's great about being an Irish rugby player. He's tough, he's smart, he's such a hard worker, and he's a hugely popular member of the squad. From everyone that's played with him, whether it's the older lads or the younger lads coming in, the lads that don't play anymore. You only ever hear good things being said about him. So it's brilliant for him that he gets to make his 100th cap hopefully tomorrow at home in Dublin.
Thanks. Shane and then Nick.
James has gone, Shane from RT News. Keith Earls making 100 cap. Keane Prendergast, one of the more inexperienced players starting at 8. What's he like? What's he been like to pack down?
He's been really good all summer. He trains very, very well, and he trains very consistently too. So yeah, I'm excited to see him go. I think his work in the kind of contact is probably a strength of his. Like, he's every time he carries the ball, he seems to punch hard, and he's kind of that sort of tenacious player that you enjoy playing with. So he fully deserves his opportunity, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with him tomorrow.
In terms of performance tomorrow, Andy Farrell described the match against Italy as clunky, different personnel. You've had a hit out against Portugal in the meantime as well. How would you hope he reflects on tomorrow's performance?
Well, I was just saying, I think hopefully he reflects on it and sees it as a step forward for us. So that's very much the focus heading into the game. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big one. Obviously different parts of the game that are going to be important. Set piece is going to be really important against England territory. Obviously they have a very good kicking game, and the gain line in terms of some of the ball carriers they have. Maybe a different sort of challenge, a different kind of game than Italy. So it's we're definitely going to need to bring our game tomorrow.
There's been a lot of talk, obviously, around on Farrell and the tackling and everything else that's going with it. Just as a player, how frustrating is it that it seems that officials and everything else that goes with it, they're not singing off the same hymn sheet? Is that frustrating for you?
Not really, no. I'm not going to get dragged into judicial matters, to be honest. Let World Rugby deal with that, and whatever happens.
Okay, final questions for Nick, please.
Thanks, Peter. Congratulations on the captaincy again, James. The time before a World Cup gives you as a squad an unprecedented amount of time together. Which bits have you been excited about personally to get to work on as a group? Which bits might we look out for tomorrow that you're adding real cohesion to?
We're all just trying to get better. Our last performance out against England, we weren't where we needed to be. So the bits we're looking at is can we improve on that performance when we played against a team that put us under a lot of pressure defensively around the ruck, and as I said, we probably didn't handle it as well as we should have. Tomorrow we're going to see if we can be better under that pressure, a bit calmer, and if we're able to execute as well more accurately then off the back of it. Obviously we love playing with the ball, we love attacking, so that'll be an area we're looking at tomorrow. And then obviously the ruck, is another important area for us. It's kind of the heartbeat of our game, certainly our attack. And Italy definitely got some access there back here a couple of weeks ago. So how good we can be in that area is also a big one for us tomorrow.
And is the rugby in particular, is that about numbers, body positions as you go in, ball presentation? What are some of the things that you're thinking about?
Well, how early we can be. So just that urgency to get there early, and then obviously about numbers, you're always going to need at least 2 at a ruck, if not 3, especially against a team like England that put a huge amount of pressure at the ruck. So our urgency and the numbers we have at the ruck, and then obviously our intent as well is huge.